Welcome or welcome back. I'm Malia. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Gorgeous as usual. So I really love these hairstyles. Like, I feel like they make me feel really confident. Some of them are a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, like, you've got it and you can do it. And I think it makes you feel so confident. It makes you feel like a baddie. Some of them are more of a slick back style, so you can do, like, for those greasy days where your hair's getting a little bit greasy. As you can see, mine is almost there. My hair is very greasy. I'm a greasy gal. My skin, my hair, it's greasy. I have to wash it like literally every day. I try to aim for like 3 days, but by the third day it looks like I haven't washed my hair for like 2 weeks. But that's fine. That's fine. Us greasy gals can party. We can party. Anyway, let's get into it. By the way, guys, do you like my lashes? I just spent like 2 hours trying to put them on. It is these Kmart. Actually, they're from Target, but Target's now Kmart. I reckon I did okay. I think I did alright. So have a look, see. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked here. Hairstyles. That's what we're doing. So my hair does have layers in it. You can see like the front layers. So it'll definitely work. These hairstyles can work with layering because I have layering. I don't have lots of layering, especially around this part of my hair, like the bulk of my hair. It's mainly just the front, like face framing layers. For the first hairstyle, this is my inspo. Okay, be serious. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this headband here. It came in a pack of 3, but honestly I have no idea where the other 2 went. So I just have the brown one, but it did come with a black and a white. So if you want a black headband, use a black one or a white one or purple or green or whatever. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Honestly, this hairstyle is super easy, and I'm not going to be curling my hair. I know in the photo she has more curled hair. You can definitely do that if you want to have overnight curls or you like to curl your hair. That's cool. I don't personally like using too much heat on my hair, especially if I've just recently washed it. First, I just make sure my hair is fully brushed out. Get the headband. I feel like this doesn't really need that much explaining, but for anybody that needs a little bit of help, headband, I just put it over my face like that, pull the hair out, make sure all of the hair is out, and then make sure that you don't have the tag at the front, you have it at the back, because otherwise you're going to see it on your head or it's going to annoy you. So try not to do that. And then I pull it up over here, and then I stop around my eyebrows so it's flat against my skin, and then pull it up. I like to have just a little bit of my hairline because I don't want to look like I have no hair. If you have struggles like me, and it pops off and it just goes back and it's really annoying, you have to fix it up 100 times a day, get you some bobby pins. All I have is 2 bobby pins, and all I do is I get my bobby pin, and I go and I grab a bit of my hair, and then I go, one side is underneath the headband and one side's on top, and I just push it back all the way, and then it sits nicely over my hair. You can't see it and it stays. So I do that on both sides, and then I won't have to be fixing up my hair. I find this is really cute when you have like face framing layers like me, because I feel like when I have my hair, I don't like to style my hair too much. I don't like to do it too much. I feel like it's just a little bit too much effort. So when I put in the headband, it really helps these layers to sit how they're supposed to, and I feel like it's super cute, and it just brings a look together without having to put too much effort in, and I really love that. For the next hairstyle, we're going to be doing something a little bit more tricky looking, but I feel like it's not going to be too hard or as hard as it looks. So obviously my hair is going to be looking a little bit different from the photo again. Here's the inspo. My hair isn't styled and textured the same way hers is. And again, I don't really want to be putting too much heat on my hair. So I'm not going to be doing the exact same thing, but I'm definitely taking the main aspects of it and using it on my hair, but as it's straight and slightly oily. Alright, so let's get into it. So all you will be needing is one little hair tie. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to section out this part of my hair. So I'm taking from both sides, trying to be as even as possible. I like to leave just a little bit out in front of my ears. I'll just try and clean that up a little bit and brush it just a tiny bit. So now we have it at the back. I'm holding this part here just lightly. And I still have my front pieces out. And I still have a good amount of hair at the back. And then I'll put a hair tie around this part that I'm holding. Now that I've got that, I'm going to make that sort of twisted look. So what you have to do is section that spot in the middle like that, and then push your ponytail basically inside of itself. Some people like to go under. For this hairstyle, to achieve the same sort of look, we're going to be pushing it over because that's going to push the hair downwards. So we just grab that through from the other side and then pull that tight. That's going to give us a sort of rounded, twisted look. And then we'll just pull out some extra parts here to make it look a little bit more natural and worn in. And obviously I'd recommend to have a hair tie that's the same sort of color as your hair, I guess, but I don't have one that's the same sort of color, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. For this next hairstyle, I'm gonna be doing 2 plaits and some little extra bits just to spice it up and make it look a little bit more visually interesting and make you feel really put together without much effort, again, like the last couple hairstyles. Here's the inspo. What we're going to be doing first is sectioning this hair. So what I have is this little comb. It has a little end piece. So first I'm just going to try and section it as evenly as possible because I want to have that nice crisp midline. And then I like to just pull it and section it there. So now that I've done the front part as even as I can, I'm going to go around the back part where my hairline is in the middle. Just go straight down. So next I'm just going to pull this aside so I'm not pulling it into the other side. I'm just going to grab a small section of it, my hair. I want this to look natural and effortless, so I'm not super concerned about the sections that I'm grabbing. I'm just getting a section that's big enough that you can see it, but small enough that it's not going to make a weird sort of line in my head. And I'm just going to section that into 3 and plait that. And now I have this section, I'm just going to tie it off. I haven't gone all the way down because I don't want this plait to be showing in the larger vinyl plait. So I'm just going to use a little rubber hair tie and finish that plait there. Next, I'm going to do the same thing back here, grabbing this section, and then I'm splitting it into 3 as evenly as possible, and then start plaiting that. And I'm just going to grab that section of hair, and I like to pull the front bit out again, and then I'm just going to grab this, section it into 3, imagining if these plaits weren't even in the hair already, and just going about normal plaiting as you normally would. I mean, even as possible so you can get that length down to the bottom of the plait. And once you've reached as far down as you want to get, you add this hair tie and tie it off. I want to give my hair just a little bit more something, so I'm just going to pull out these bits, just poof it up a little bit just to give it a little bit more dimension. Now I'm just going to repeat everything I did on this side onto the other side, and then you will be done. And that's a hairstyle done. So we've got that super cute, you can see the super cute braids, the other side, the braids, and then the hair. I would recommend getting some hair ties that are the same color as your hair, because these are going to stick out like sore thumbs, and it just, I feel like it makes it look a little bit more put together, but I don't have any at the moment, so it's what I'll deal with. Or you could just use these little elastic bands again. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. Me personally, if I was going to do this again, I would do that. Next, we're going to be doing one that seems a little bit more difficult. I haven't done this hairstyle before, so we'll definitely be seeing how it goes for a first time. So if you're also doing these hairstyles for a first time, this is my first time doing this hairstyle. So we're just gonna have to see if it works for me, for my first time doing it. So I'm gonna get into it. My hair is parted down the middle, so I'm gonna go right from where like the inner part of like my hairline, how it goes like in there. I'm gonna go right from here, and I'm just gonna go back something somewhat straight. And I'm going to clip that so it doesn't get in our way. So now we have this section of hair, and what we're going to do is we're going to section it even more. 4 sections in the photo. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do quite 4, just because I know that my hair is probably, if not definitely, not as thick as the girl in the photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little tiny ponytail. I grab a rubber band, just gonna make a ponytail here and tie it. And I'm gonna tighten that so that's tight. And now I'm gonna pull that back and grab another section of this hair. And I'm gonna bring this other little ponytail into it. And then push the rest of this back. And then getting my hair tie again and tying another ponytail. It's sort of giving us that like illusion of like a braid, but it's just ponytails. And then I'm going to repeat that again. Tying another ponytail. And I've just tried to section this spot as clean as I can. And I'll ponytail this last section. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you could repeat this and just leave it like this. But because we're following the hairstyle that I've shown you here, we're going to pull it back into more of a slick back. So I'm going to tie off this side now, just so I'm not pulling anything into the other side and making it uncomfortable. Honestly, I could leave it like this. I could leave it how it is now with the little pigtails. I think it's actually so cute. I love that. I wasn't expecting that to be so cute as it is. I would leave it like this if I was doing my hair. I would leave it like this. This is super cute. I love this. I love it. Like, adorable. But we have to finish the hairstyle. We have to finish the hairstyle. What we gotta do is just pull it all back into a super high ponytail. Get it all back. Keep pulling it up to where these little ponytails sort of end. I'm just gonna tie it off with a hairband. It's the hairstyle. Oh my god. I love it. It's so cute. For the next hairstyle, we're just going to be doing like sort of a slick back sort of look. Here's my inspiration. I have done this hairstyle before and I've sort of got my own twist on it, so I'm going to be showing you that, but that's somewhat what it's going to look like. But obviously you'll see the results at the end and you'll be able to follow along with me while I'm doing it. The first thing you're going to need is your hairbrush, your hair tie, and a dang load of bobby pins. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull back my hair. So I like to do it more of a slick back sort of style, and I like to have my little ear pieces out, and I would usually curl them, and it makes it just like a little bit more stylish, I guess you would call it. I'm pulling all this hair back and brushing it, and I put it in like a high, medium, high ponytail. I'll just pull this all back. That I feel like could be pulled closer to my head, I just pop a bobby pin in and tuck it right under, because I don't want the bobby pins to be seen, but I do want the hairstyle to look good. If you would like to, can get some of these little clips and just clip in any areas that you would like to pull down. So I've got my clip. Anyway guys, if you liked this video, if you liked all the hairstyle tips, if you liked the hairstyles, if you just liked me and you hated the hairstyles, go check out my other videos, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and I'll see you later. Bye! Also, check out my nails. By the way, if you didn't know, I am a nail tech. If you want to check out my page, I am on Instagram under Pink Teddy Bear Nails. That's me. Go check me out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous people. Mwah!